welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Katie and I make stuff vegan. Okay, so boom. In typical Katie fashion, I had a completely different video plan for today, bought all the ingredients, and decided to do something else last minute. But you know what? It's the weekend, and if you don't have brunch plans, you do now. I have the perfect brunch item for you, a vegan breakfast burrito, and also I'm sharing my tofu scramble recipe. Now, I know it's a lot of tofu scramble recipes out there, but when I tell you, mine's probably like at least top 3. I mean, I don't know how many are out there, but when I tell you, like, I just put a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and you can see how I'm gonna do that. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check out the rest of the videos that I have on this channel. Also, the link to the detailed recipe of this recipe will be in the description box below. Okay, let's get to it. I'm gonna make the tofu scramble first. If you know me, and you know what I do, you know I love onions. I don't know what it is. Like, onions, raw or cooked, preferably raw, to be completely honest, are so good. So I have about 1 small red onion here, and I probably could put a little bit more, but whatever. I'm taking these mini portobello mushrooms, cremini mushrooms. Another thing, I love mushrooms. Like, just like stuff. I guess people don't really like stuff like this, but missing out. Okay, so I'm bringing you to one of my secret ingredients for a really good tofu scramble, and it's gonna be these hot and sweet jalapenos from Trader Joe's. I don't know if I talked about these much on this channel before, but they are so elite. Like, they sound weird, like what you mean, like hot and sweet, but like the brine is like probably what will be in like a sweet pickle, but it's so good. Okay, let's keep going. So I'm taking some firm tofu. Extra firm is not necessary, but I would recommend something that's gonna kind of hold up. I remember one of my friends was like, oh, how do you cook tofu? Like, aren't you afraid like of it like catching on fire or something like that? I don't remember like using with oil because it has so much water. No, literally all the oil dries out. It's amazing. It's like magic. Okay, I'm taking some paper towel and like trying to get the majority of the water out because I don't want it to be like, it just takes longer as well. Okay, taking some EVOO and I'm gonna saute up my veg. And yeah, I had to move it to the back burner, like you'll see that in the next clip, because I was trying to keep it cute for the camera, but it was giving very much ghetto. Like, it was like the pie is like this big and the little burner was like that big. This was not working. It was a situation. Okay, so I'm gonna take the tofu and I'm gonna break it up into pieces. Honestly, you're gonna be mixing it around so much, I guess it doesn't matter, but I wouldn't break it up too small because then you're gonna have tofu mush and that's not cute. Okay, but I'm just literally breaking it and it looks like that. Okay, and what you're really looking for here is you're waiting for the water to evaporate out of the tofu. So you're gonna keep stirring around, keep letting it do what it does until it starts to do that. And you know, tofu is incredibly bland. I mean, like I said, I'll eat tofu off the pack. Like, and I'm not even ashamed of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that junk is lit, but we gotta spice it up. Okay, so I'm taking my onion sauce from Trader Joe's. Listen, I'm putting in the universe. One day, these people must work with me. I use all of their products. Like, what don't I use that's not from Trader Joe's except for their pots? But you know what? Stone by stone, okay? Across the morass. Onion powder, onion salt, garlic powder. This is so chaotic. Dried thyme. Thyme is like one of my favorite herbs. Like, it is so elite, and then when you dry it, elite. Black pepper, and if it looks like a lot of seasoning, that's because it is. I mean, when you make this, you could use it at your discretion, but tofu is just like, you gotta, it's a blank canvas, like a blank canvas. You must do something. I'm taking some smoked paprika. If you think paprika is bland, you gotta get smoked paprika, because paprika is simply for aesthetics. Smoked paprika will change your life. Okay, so you're wondering like, how do tofu scrambles get their color? It's from turmeric. Turmeric is relatively like, I'm not gonna say it's tasteless. It do give me like curry vibes in the background, but it doesn't like, it doesn't turn your dish into something that it's not. It's just, it's merely for color with a little bit of something in the background. And I mixed all that junk up. And then what I had to do was keep tasting it. But before I did that, nutritional yeast. Okay, so those are my 2 like secret ingredients for a good tofu scramble. Like, try to let me know, okay? The sweet, hot and sweet peppers from Trader Joe's, and then nutritional yeast. Like, that like elevates it. You're gonna be chefing it up, right? You're gonna be chefing it up. And then of course I had to go through and taste it. Taste your food, okay? And I did end up adding a little bit of sea salt. So the onion salt from Trader Joe's, even when I write the recipe out, I always like to notate that I get it from Trader Joe's, because it's just like not that salty, and I don't want people to be out here like you use regular onion salt and now you got high blood pressure and you're gonna be like, well, you know, Katie said that I had to add salt in. Nah, like the one from Trader Joe's has a hint of salt. So if you watched my videos before, you might be wondering, Katie didn't use garlic, and I forgot. I was like, bro, this needs a little, got the garlic, man. How'd I forget? In the recipe, I noted that the garlic goes at the beginning, but like I was not gonna go down like that. Like I had to add some garlic. Okay, my tofu scramble is done. I'm making the rest of the stuff. So I got these hash browns from Kroger because I did not feel like making real breakfast potatoes. But I feel like I get a pass for that because I made some bomb breakfast potatoes, and I'm gonna, it's gonna jump to that clip in a second. And I will also link the recipe to my breakfast potatoes in the description box below because baby, those potatoes alone almost made me like quit the viola and like open up like a vegan food truck. I'm just kidding, I'm not doing that. Maybe. But I just took the potatoes. You have to season them. They get hard, you know, it's kind of nasty. Here are my potatoes. Y'all, I cannot express enough how much I outdid myself with these potatoes. Like, I'm not even trying to be like full of myself. I'm not trying to cap. Like, they were so good. Just make the potatoes. If you do anything, make these potatoes. Okay, so make those potatoes, like I said, like Katie Pass said. Okay, I'm taking one of my favorite types of sausages, the Beyond Meat sausages. They're really good. No need for oil. They make their own oil. They did change the recipe, I could tell, because they used to be like way more greasy. I'm just seasoning it with some pepper. Okay, time to build the burrito. I'm taking these large 10-inch tortillas. If you can find the 12-inch ones, like the ones they got in Chicago, man, those are big. These are like, I was like, they're so small. Okay, I took a little bit of tofu sour cream, some spinach. I'm taking the potato. I'm gonna layer that on top of the spinach. I mean, one thing about burritos, anything you have to roll, you don't want to get overzealous because you're gonna be looking crazy when it don't close on you. Okay, I'm taking the I can't even get through it, bro. I can't find my shredder because I had to cut up that cheese. That is so ghetto. I'm sorry. I'm not buying a shredder because I have one. It's somewhere in a box around here. But I have to jump ahead to that. That is ghetto. Okay, and I'm taking. So I put my tofu, my cheese bricks, and then avocado, cilantro, and tomatoes. Okay, I took the corners. This is a circle. I took the sides. I put it in the middle. And then I roll it up. And if it looks like I'm struggling, it's because I am. Okay, it looks a little different, but we're all different. And we're all unique in our own special ways. Okay, seam down in the pot, and I push it down a little bit. You know, just a little touch of love. And I think I cut me struggling out. I absolutely did, because it was giving very much, this is your first video. Okay, so, it's okay, baby. You're doing just fine, girl. Okay, yeah, I cut out most of it because it was topsy-turvy. But you know what? We made it. Okay, and there she is. I put it down on my little cutting board and I cut that junk on a diagonal to make it look like somebody's breakfast joint. And baby, hello. Okay, here it is. Y'all. This burrito was so good, and I feel like it was even better because I don't normally have breakfast, but like today I did, and I'm probably gonna make this again. Like, it was so good. You have to try it, especially the tofu scramble. It's elite, and I'll never let you astray yet. Don't forget to check out my other videos while you're here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss any of my videos. Also, don't forget that the link to the detailed recipe is in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, y'all.